Manny Pacquiao, when he would throw, everything is just all stiff, you know, sharp punches, fast, quick feet. His hand and eye coordination was ridiculous.
He says Manny Pacquiao has had 2 Hall of Fame careers.
Yeah.
And when he said that, my jaw dropped. We were on live and my jaw dropped because...
Now the weird part is Pacquiao's hands just felt heavy. After the fight, I constantly was thinking, why did his fist feel like a rock?
Fighters often speak in awe of just how frighteningly good Manny Pacquiao was. Mike Tyson once said he loves watching Manny fight because no one was more sensational. Pacquiao's blistering speed, explosive power, and relentless aggression left fans and opponents alike stunned. His unpredictable footwork...
Which contemporary fighter do you most enjoy watching right now?
Out of the big-time fighters now?
Yeah.
Pacquiao looks sensational his last fight. Oh, no fighter, and you as my witness, as any expert, no fighter looks more sensational than the Pacquiao looked the other night. No fighter, name a fighter looked more sensational than Manny Pacquiao did the night he fought.
Let me sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather. How do I sneeze and say Floyd Mayweather?
All right, hey, listen. Then that shows that you're a neophyte in boxing. You know nothing about boxing.
Well, excuse me?
Because no.
What? I ain't hear you, Mike. What'd you say?
You don't know much about boxing.
Getting a little uncomfortable up here.
No one said who was better. I said there's nobody in boxing that fighting that looks sensational.
Sensational.
The way that Pacquiao did against Rio.
In other words,
threw off even the most seasoned fighters, and his lightning-fast combinations became the stuff of legend. Even the greatest names in boxing admit that Pacquiao was a once-in-a-generation force. Among those who've praised him is Floyd Mayweather Jr., known for his undefeated record and unmatched defensive skills. Despite their fierce rivalry, Mayweather has openly acknowledged Pacquiao's greatness. In several interviews, he's expressed admiration for Pacquiao
in the ring.
I just want to say this to the world. It's amazing how a fighter can come from, I think, 108 all the way to 154 and knock out all these guys. To me, it's amazing. I guess he's just blessed.
For Pacquiao's rise from the light flyweight division, 1-8 lbs, to dominating champions across multiple weight classes. Mayweather credits Pacquiao's success to a rare mix of speed, power, and raw, natural talent, often calling him blessed with gifts few fighters ever possess. In hindsight, Floyd Mayweather has openly praised Manny Pacquiao's remarkable abilities, especially his blinding speed.
The roughest fight you ever had, who was it?
The best fighter I ever fought probably was Manny Pacquiao. Because of his movement.
But you made it look easy.
But he's a hell of a fighter, and I can see why he won so many fights, and I can see why he's going down as a Hall of Famer. It's just certain moves that he made. But the roughest fighter probably was a guy named Emmanuel Augustus.
You talking about the drunken master?
The drunken master. It was tough.
Because he was awkward, huh?
He was just tough. And Miguel Cotto was very, 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 very physically strong.
Yeah.
So you got different fighters. Different days you feel different ways.
Footwork. He's described Pacquiao as the toughest opponent he ever faced, highlighting the Filipino icon's relentless pace and razor-sharp timing. Their shared time in training and competition only deepened Mayweather's respect, cementing Pacquiao's legacy as a surefire Hall of Famer. NBA legend Dennis Rodman, known for his candid and often unfiltered opinions, initially underestimated Pacquiao due to his smaller frame. Like many who judged based on appearances, Rodman couldn't believe someone of Manny's size could pose a real threat in the ring. But that view changed the moment he watched Pacquiao fight. Rodman was blown away by Manny's fearless approach, explosive power, and refusal to be intimidated, even by much larger, stronger opponents. What struck Rodman most was Pacquiao's heart. He never backed down, never played it safe. Instead, he marched forward with
You know, I respect it in the game. I don't know why I respect this guy, just because he's short, I think. But Pacquiao, oh, he's brilliant. That motherfucker right there, that's probably one of the few fighters besides you, Muhammad Ali, all you guys, that Hagler and all those guys and stuff like that. That little fucker right there, I never seen that guy back up from anybody. tall, short. He goes in there and said, fuck it. Okay, great. And he's still doing it today. I don't know, 40 years old?
Yeah. Close to 50, yeah.
Because who's the other guy? Hopkins?
He's a great guy. He's a great fighter.
He should have retired a long time ago.
He's 51 years old.
Consistently, outclassing world champions across multiple weight classes. Rodman later admitted he had never seen a fighter so undeterred by adversity. Pacquiao's fighting spirit, his courage under pressure, and his unwavering determination left a deep impression. Rodman's respect adds to a growing list of elite athletes.
I can fight anybody on 147. I tried to 154, but you know, when I beat Margarito, and then the WBC asked me, "Are you going to defend your junior middleweight title?" No, keep it to the never mind. That's too much for me. Amazing. I survived that fight. The night of the fight, I was 148 pounds, and Margarito 165 pounds. With the WBC, the commission asked me, "Are you going to defend your title?" No, never mind, give it to them. I can carry the punches, but the thing is, after the fight, you can feel something, you know. It's too much.
Across sports who now view Pacquiao as a symbol of heart, grit, and true greatness. Manny Pacquiao's career stands as a powerful testament to his fearless approach to boxing, willing to face any opponent, regardless of size or weight class. His incredible rise from the light flyweight division to welterweight showcases not only his adaptability, but also his unwavering courage.
One of the best 10 pound-for-pound fighters who ever lived. People forget, it's not just that he won titles in a bunch of weight classes. He was the flyweight champion of the world. Not that he started at flyweight and wound up as a welterweight, junior middleweight sometimes. It's that he won the championship as a flyweight. A lot of times guys start at a lightweight. When they're young, they're not good yet, and they grow into a bigger division. He was the lineal champ at 112 pounds. And he won titles through most of the divisions up to welterweight. And was obliterating guys and never ducked anybody. One of the 10 greatest fighters who ever lived.
Pacquiao never shied away from a challenge, consistently seeking out the best fighters in every division. He entered. He embodied the true spirit of a warrior, and his legacy is forever marked by an unparalleled achievement, becoming the only boxer in history.
I was looking at Manny, and the guy is like to my chin, almost maybe a little bit taller than my chin. I'm like, there's no way that this guy can beat me. No way. So I get into the ring with Manny Pacquiao. It's not like he's hard to hit. Like he's not easy to hit, but he's not hard to hit. When I want to, I can throw a little jab or a right hand and touch him. So I said, okay, now we're in the second round, I believe. All right, now I'm gonna, hit him with right hand, see how he reacts to the right hand. Set it up, line him up. I get right through it, and I see him like this little bouncing, boom, boom, this little 1-2. I fall down, like, wow, that didn't seem that hard. Why did I go down? How did I go down? I get back up, and I'm dizzy. I'm like, whoa, I'm still dizzy. Like, I never been hit.
To win world titles in 8 different weight divisions. From his early days as a flyweight champion to his peak as a welterweight title holder, Pacquiao's journey through the weight classes was defined by relentless ambition and skill. His willingness to face elite contenders without hesitation has rightfully earned him a place among the top 10 pound-for-pound fighters of all time. Former world champion Shane Mosley recalled his own experience in the ring with Pacquiao, admitting that he had underestimated the Filipino icon. He was shocked by Pacquiao's
I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. I was scared out of my mind.
Scared of what?
Of him. How hard does he punch? How fast is he? You see it on film, but it's different when you're in there actually fighting them.
Sure.
It's completely different. They were like bullets. They literally, like Manny Pacquiao, when he would throw, everything is just all stiff, sharp punches, fast, quick feet. His hand and eye coordination was ridiculous. And like when he would miss, I would hear like a snap, like bullets was flying past my head when he would punch at me. It was nerve-wracking. It was like I was fighting King Kong. He was knocking out everybody. I'm finally getting this moment at the top, at the pinnacle of boxing, fighting against the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the game.
At any point, did a fighter ever make you feel like, oh, my legacy is in jeopardy?
No, but I've been in a fight. I get like in the 3rd or 4th, I'm like, tonight gonna be a rough night.
Okay.
One of the best fighters I faced was Manny Pacquiao. He's one amazing. a future Hall of Famer.
What the is it about Manny, man? He just don't stop coming.
But you know me, I keep my distance because he's real short. I keep my distance. I keep turning him, keep turning him, keep turning him.
Yeah, but I think this, you know, height doesn't mean anything because, you know, short people can pack a punch.